Have you ever felt your heart pounding and wondered if you are really safe? Imagine sitting in a doctor's office and hearing the words, "You have a major blockage." That happened to a top cardiologist in his 40s, even though he had no major risk factors. That experience triggered his mission. This is why the book matters. It offers a proven 90-day program to stop and reverse heart disease, authored by a cardiologist who has lived it and treated thousands. The problem it solves is massive. Heart disease remains the leading killer, yet most people believe it is inevitable. This book shows that it is not. Lesson 1. Understand the hidden risk factors. Picture a seemingly healthy person, normal weight, no chest pain, but wakes up with a heart attack. The hidden risk: chronic inflammation, gum disease, sleep apnea, insulin resistance. The book identifies 7 hidden risk factors. For example, someone with rheumatoid arthritis has a 50% higher risk of heart disease because chronic inflammation damages arteries. Recognizing these gives you early warning. In fact, research shows sleep apnea causes surges in blood pressure and increases cardiovascular risk. Lesson 2. Know your numbers and tests. Imagine you go in for a checkup and the doctor says your cholesterol is okay, but there is calcium in your arteries. The book lists fabulous 15 inches modern tests, carotid ultrasound, advanced lipid markers, C-reactive protein, etc. These tell you where you stand. If you only focus on total cholesterol, you might miss a ticking time bomb. For example, by age 50, many people have silent plaque buildup. The book emphasizes, ask for proper tests and ask the doctor to interpret them. Lesson 3. The 3-point plan for heart health. The author breaks the heart-healthy lifestyle into 3 core pillars. Nutrition. Adopt a diet that has roots in Mediterranean and plant-based cultures. For example, replace saturated fat-heavy meals with fish, legumes, colorful vegetables, whole grains. The book includes a food list and 28-day sample menu. Movement and body composition. Imagine walking an hour every day, plus adding strength training. Sedentary behavior is described as one of the worst habits. One large study tracked tens of thousands and found that the most sedentary group had the highest mortality from heart disease. Stress, sleep, and environment. You may assume stress is just emotional, but here it becomes a cardiovascular risk. Think of sleep apnea, interrupting breathing dozens of times a night, releasing adrenaline, raising pressure, damaging vessels. The book tells you to take a stress inventory, improve sleep habits. Examine oral health, gum disease, links to heart risk, and fight hidden inflammation. Lesson 4. The 90-day action plan. Envision a calendar. Week 1. You walk 30 minutes a day and swap your breakfast for a heart-healthy meal. By week 4, you walk 45 to 60 minutes daily. Know your risk factor numbers and begin to replace processed foods. Week 7, you screen for insulin resistance and prediabetes. Week 10, you add weight training twice a week. Week 12, you revisit your doctor, get labs, measure progress. The transformation is about forming habits, not just a one-off diet. The book emphasizes, if you follow this carefully, you will be on the road to reversing heart disease. Lesson 5. Reversing heart disease is possible. Perhaps the most powerful message is that plaque buildup, blocked arteries, and elevated risk are not necessarily permanent. The author presents his own case. At age 48, he had a widowmaker blockage of the main coronary artery. But through diet, movement, and lifestyle changes, he and his patients improved significantly. He writes, "A minor reversal in heart disease results in a major improvement in health." That means you do not need perfect numbers, but starting change leads to big gains. Scientific research supporting this message. Beyond the book, the work of Dean Ornish in his program for reversing heart disease showed that intensive lifestyle change, plant-based diet, exercise, stress management could regress coronary atherosclerosis. Similarly, large epidemiological studies reveal a strong correlation between sedentary behavior and increased heart disease mortality. This book aligns with those findings grounded in clinical cardiology plus lifestyle medicine. Funny story to engage. Picture a cardiologist telling his patient, "I told you to eat fish twice a week. Tonight, you bring me lobster, bisque, and buttered bread." He laughed, but he also changed his own habits after his near-fatal event. That humanizes the journey. Even doctors slip, but the change is real when you commit. Takeaway challenge for you. For the next 24 hours, write down your target numbers: cholesterol, blood pressure, BMI, glucose. Plan one heart-healthy swap, for example, grilled salmon instead of steak, and schedule your walk for tomorrow. Then build the 90-day plan. The goal: you will not just avoid a heart attack, you will aim to reverse risk. Thanks for watching. If you found this summary helpful, please subscribe, hit the like button, and visit for more book summaries on heart health, wellness, and more. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.